Help us eliminate homelessness, and you'll change their lives and yours forever. Welcome, and let us tell you more. Okay, who are we? We are Solutions for the Homeless, a corporation dedicated to eliminating homelessness in America. And this is our funding promotional video for your consideration. Okay, here's what we're going to be talking about. First of all, making the case for solving homelessness. Secondly, our solution strategy, our solution methodology, resources required, and solution timeline. Finally, the funding requirements. We like to think that this is probably going to be the most significant public outreach program since the Social Security Act. Making the case for solving the homeless is not a difficult case, okay? Numbers are increasing. Government programs are failing. There's 22 states in significant trouble. The number of children is increasing, and overall costs are up. Finally, it's getting worse. Okay, here's our strategy. We're going to enable the homeless to become business owners. That's right, you heard it right. That will allow them to become self-sufficient, fulfilled, and rescued, entering the middle class, and becoming tax-paying citizens. We're going to kick this off with a 3-person, 6-month project in New York City, and once we've launched that successfully, then we're going to roll it out nationwide. We think, if you remember the biblical adage that says, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, but if you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. We intend to evoke that spirit. That's why we call this a miracle in the making. What's our solution methodology? Well, first of all, we're going to identify homeless candidates. We're going to do complete health and psychological screening. We're going to establish them in permanent housing. We're going to match them to the right business, then legally acquire that business, and finally train and insert them into an ownership position and monitor for their success. Ending homelessness one person at a time, and ultimately thousands per month. What are the solution resources needed? Well, as you would imagine, they're significant. We're going to need a large volunteer staff. We're going to need a dozen business agents. We're going to need a large health and wellness staff. And we're going to need promotional resources. Finally, we're going to need significant funding. What's the solution timeline? Well, in year 1, we're projecting 30 to 60 per month. In year 2, 200 per month. And in year 3, 1,000 per month. How many cities and overall, how long will it take? The timeline depends on you. What's our funding strategy? Well, we're going to use the crowdfunding model. We're going to use a significant set of promotional campaigns. We're going to use a major foundation outreach and major promos to corporations. Socially responsible companies have a lot of money to invest, and we definitely want to tap into that. Finally, we're talking about major social media leverage, okay? We want to have the largest Facebook link set on the planet. And finally, we're talking about a massive PR campaign. We want to be all over the net, all over television, and essentially anywhere and everywhere we can be in the news. We're talking about momentum being the best strategy in this miracle in the making. Okay, how can you be part of the solution? Well, obviously you can make a contribution. You can spread the word, and you'll be doing that, with your rewards. We're talking about significant volunteer assistance, when we ask for it in your city. You can stay tuned on the blog and interact with us. Finally, start a local campaign in your city when we ask for it. Okay, here's how to get started. First of all, click to go on our website. You can check us out there. Then visit us on Indiegogo. You can scan our campaign. Then you can select a contribution level, and finally review and select your reward. Then click to save a life. Well, that's it. This is a miracle in the making. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate your time. Help us help them. Thank you so much, and may God bless.